UFOs are everywhere. This is going to blow your mind, guys. UFOs are everywhere. They are swarming every ship or every airborne object over 150 feet. And this fellow right here has the proof. Dr. Robert Shipe. This is amazing. This is really incredible stuff. Kind of groundbreaking, honestly. And it's just the implications of this. Wow. So I'm going to get into that, but first get in here. This is Jack with Cosmic Road. Please hit like, please subscribe, share on social media, and yeah, join me on social media. That'd be awesome. I'd love to see you on Facebook and Twitter. There's links below. Please consider joining me there. And yeah, anyway, let's get into this. First, let me pose a question. Were UFOs responsible for the air show disaster in the Ukraine? We killed over 80 people. I mean, just as a refresher, here's some information
Ukrainian investigators are placing part of the blame on 2 pilots for an air show crash last month. It killed 85 people and left scores more injured, making it the world's worst air show disaster. CNN's Jill Doherty has more.
Risky maneuvers by pilots. That is what the investigative commission has determined is the main cause of the air show disaster that July 27th claimed 85 lives.
Okay, so let's see the UFOs involved in this this event. It's hard to make out, I know, but there are mysterious objects in the skies right there, right when the stuff went down there. And many people have speculated that they caused the air show disaster. And I think that's a worthy question to ask. This disaster killed over 80 people. If UFOs are responsible for it, we need to know that, and we need to be aware whether it was deliberate or not. I'm not even saying it was deliberate if they were involved. But were they involved? Because this is a question that's been out there since this video footage has been available of this disaster. So let's get into a possible answer. The answer, of course, is that correlation does not equal causation. I know, but bear with me because the nuance involved in that answer is mind-blowing. I mean, this is going to rock your world. Okay, trust me. Hang in there. All right, because we are going to go to this guy right here with his fancy equipment right here. He makes interpolations of videos. He, takes videos himself, and he also gets videos from other people who have just, taken footage of airplanes and the like. And from this, he makes interpolations where he can see moving objects within that footage that are moving basically too fast for the eye to catch. So what does he catch? Well, he catches...
I mean, it's the message is clear that we are looking.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Okay. All right. Look at all this. Okay, so let's just pause right there. So this is a helicopter, obviously, and there are 2 objects streaking by this helicopter. And what are those objects? Well, those are UFOs. And at first, when he first started on this journey, he called them, or he thought of them as dragonflies. He assumed these were bugs of some sort. And he eventually realized that no, they couldn't be bugs. But the name dragon stuck with him. And so he refers to these things as dragons. But what he has found is these objects will buzz any object over 150 feet. It doesn't even have to be a vehicle. They do love to buzz helicopters and planes, but they will also buzz birds and balloons and anything else. And he says the demarcation line or whatever is 150 feet. Over that, they will buzz you, and they will go right up to you. Look at that. Look at that. That's insane. This is from the Leak Project, and I highly recommend going and checking out the entire video. It's just like I say, a mind-blowing video. UFOs are everywhere. Everywhere. Look, this is insane. He says, like, they will buzz like over 90% of any object in the sky. Here's a bird. It's buzzing a bird. Yeah, and he has video of them buzzing the presidential helicopter. So interesting. But just look at this and saying there's two of them. Okay, and by the way, what we're looking at here, I guess I haven't really explained what the interpolations are. Well, he is able, like I say, to take these things and he can stitch together the flight pattern of these objects and make it into one still image where you can see the object that it's moving against or that it's buzzing as a still because it's moving so slowly. And these objects are moving so fast. Blink and you miss them. They are just ridiculously fast. And yeah, and here's two of them intersecting each other, and they will just buzz these ships all day long, all over the world. He says they're especially prevalent in some areas, which is interesting. But so that could be an explanation or an answer for whether they caused the disaster in the Ukraine. As many people have speculated over the years, the answer is that these things are everywhere. They are literally everywhere. These objects, these UFOs, these dragons, to use his terminology, are everywhere. Now, they are tiny. I think he says they're about 10 inches or something like that across or in diameter. They are not big at all. These are probably not going to abduct anybody. I guess these are drones or probes, whatever they are. Here they're buzzing. Is that a parachute? And you can see the birds in flight, and that is actually an interpolation of one bird. So you can see how far that bird flew against how far the U.A.P. flew. Now, yeah, again, I'm assuming these are drones of some sort. I can't think of, but then again, drone and the world or worlds or cosmos of UFOs and U.A.P. mean something entirely different. Because as so many experiencers have said, the ships are alive. The ships that they interact with, when they fly the ships, they have to merge their consciousness with the ship itself. Now, those are larger ships, obviously. Here they're buzzing a blimp. So, would a smaller ship or tiny little object like this have its own individualized consciousness like the larger ships do? No idea. No clue. No clue. So, hopefully someday we will learn some of the answers to some of this stuff. But look at this. He has hundreds of these interpolations that he has created. Using footage that he has either taken himself or that he has found or people have submitted to him. And these tiny little dragons are just everywhere. Oh my God, and they will just buzz anything over 150 feet. Isn't that nuts? And just incredible. And they will come extremely close to these craft. Oh, and he says there was this particular one, he believes that sometimes our vehicles will actually fire on them and pursue them and with EMP devices. And this is actually a shot or an interpolation of a dragon that has been hit by an EMP weapon, and it descends at first, and then its internal AI healing mechanism or whatever fixes itself and it's able to fly on. But yeah, I think that's the helicopter that fired the EMP device at this object, or EMP weapon, excuse me, at this object. And you can see how it descends and then it corrects itself and goes on. Just insane. Just totally insane. And yeah. I highly encourage you to go check out this full video. You know, it's just amazing. I am reminded of a video that I made not long ago, just showing some UFO footage. And let me see if I can find the one I'm thinking about, because I think I may have made a video featuring a dragon. Here we go. Yeah, so there's the one object. That's the larger object. But if you look very closely, you will see what might be a dragon buzzing the plane. It's very hard to make out. If you're watching this on a cell phone, I don't think you'll be able to see it. But there is a tiny little thing right there that is super fast. And it just darts all around the plane, just like it's standing still. Did it come out of the larger object? Hard to say. But that could be a dragon. Anyway, this is insane stuff. I wanted to share it with you. These dragons are everywhere. Are they drones? What are they? Are they conscious, entities? Is there a tiny little green man inside it? We have no clue. Why are they buzzing anything over 150 feet? Why do they have to get so close? These are sophisticated devices or whatever they are. Surely they have remote scanning abilities. Why would they need to get close to something in order to check it out? Your guess is as good as mine. I would love to hear your thoughts on that. Why do they have to get so close? Are they just playful? I mean, are they just trying to, oh, look at that fun thing in the air. Let's go play. Let's go check it out. Is it something like that? What is going on with these things? I would love to know what you think about it. Either way, my mind is blown. I think this is fantastic research by Dr. Shipe. And thank you, Leak Project, for sharing this. That is awesome, awesome work, awesome research. So yeah, there's UFOs are everywhere, guys. They are everywhere. They are all over the world. They will buzz or swarm anything over 150 feet, whether it's a bird or a balloon or a plane or a helicopter or anything. They just go after anything in the air. So did they cause the air show disaster in the Ukraine? Well, I think this proves that these things are everywhere. And so just because they were present doesn't mean they were involved in any way, because they're present everywhere and everything over 150 feet. So, however, do they make mistakes sometimes? Do they unintentionally collide with some of these objects that they are buzzing? Because as I have talked about numerous times, UFOs are not infallible. They do hit stuff. They do. They hit stuff. They collide with stuff. I wouldn't say all the time, but they do collide with stuff. And, trees, planes, trains, and automobiles. And, in the ground. So, Yeah, so could they collide with human vehicles in the air and cause, disasters? That's a question that we do need an answer to. So, but I think that this has shown that they are everywhere, and humans make mistakes too. So anyway, let me know what you think about this. Is your mind blown by the idea that there are alien drones or whatever they are, everywhere, swarming everything in the sky, essentially? Isn't that nuts? I mean, my mind is blown. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please give it a big thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. Please subscribe and hit the bell to be notified of future video. Please join me on Facebook and Twitter. Links are below. Consider becoming a channel member to support the channel. That would be awesome. And yeah, comment below. Let me know what you think about all this craziness, about how there are dragons, to use this terminology, everywhere, swarming everything over 150 feet. Phew. My mind is blown. All right, love it. All right, later, guys. This is Jack with Cosmic Roads, signing out.